Ec5. Believing in false promises. Soul to soul talk. Believing in false promises. Life guiding conversations with Morai, Amoro and Jenai summer. Jenai was down because someone didn't keep a promise and asked Morai to speak about this subject. And Morai answered, "Are we really awake and aware regarding the promises we make? Is a promise not the same as a commitment? How do we know if we can keep up and keep our promise when the promise was not made in full consciousness? Can we see everything, and are we determined to stick to our promise? Maybe we need to adjust while time goes by. Do we get disappointed when others do not keep their promise? But what about all the promises we made?" You get me really thinking here, Morai. There are many promises made, and we have to watch out not to make false promises to others, and we have to watch out to not fall into the web of false promises others make. I would like to hear more, Morai. Let me give you some samples of false promises, and do not misunderstand me. It is not for us to get upset at others and judge them, even when they know that they are making false promises. There are so many reasons behind the curtain which we cannot see. It is, however, for us to keep looking at the bigger picture and staying realistic. Now listen to some promises and learn to ask some questions. Learning will make you smart and rich. Are all smart people happy, and are they all rich? Diplomas are a security in order to get a better position in life. Is that really true? Do they all get better positions and jobs? Having studied at our school or institute will give you the best job. Is that a promise? But what about the unemployment crisis? Live in the promised land, the modern world, and you will have a better life. What are we trading? Are we not even becoming more dependent? A concrete building and a solid roof over your head is security for hurricanes. What about earthquakes? Having a partner will make you happy and you will feel secure. Which couple is really happy and content? What about all the divorces? Health insurances are a security for your health. Are they really paying out when the time comes? Is the system set up based on promoting our health or keeping us sick? Medications and operations are the cure. Do they really do the job or creating other problems? Put your money in the bank and you are safe. Are banks not making wrong investments and putting your money at risk? Vote for me, said the politician, and I will make your dreams come true. Are we fulfilling our dreams through someone else? When you have a home and business for yourself, you're free. So, get loans and see the obligations that go with having a home and business. When you follow this diet, you will lose weight. Now, everybody should have lost the weight already then. Follow the advertisements, happy faces with drinking liquor, having your favorite car, going to eat in the best restaurant, or visiting the ultimate vacation destination. Is this all really true? And here, another few, without having to put a question behind. Follow this program and all your dreams will come true. Believe in this or that and you end up in heaven. Do this and follow that, and that will never happen again. Eat this, and you will be healthy. Take this, and you will not get sick anymore. So many promises are made in every aspect of life. Are we continuing to believe it all? Some may not be true and others are true, but are we willing to make the proper investigations? Are we willing to go the path in order to prove things? That is a lot to think about, Morai. Not easy, but interesting. Life is a magical, mystical, and scientific adventure, full with experiences and experiments to prove things to ourselves. Now, before I get back to the promise of your friend that seemingly was broken, let's first look back at all the promises you have made to yourself, your parents, and others. Whew, I got you, Morai. I need to look first at myself. Great, Jenai. And only then can you learn from a situation, as you can improve something first yourself on yourself. To point out a finger is very easy, but never forget that more fingers always pointing back to ourselves. You will make many promises and commitments during your life, and as I said before, first make sure if you can make these promises and stick to those commitments. Also know that it will require lots of effort, flexibility and creativity to stick to them. And I will end by mentioning about a study, employment, marriage promise and commitment. Thank you, Morai. The issue with my friend is already more clear, and have to forgive myself that I even judged her. I have to reflect first, things back to myself, and I realize now as well to make a better investigation before I believe anything or anybody. I have to think things first through before I make a promise and commitment, and when I do, I know it will be a lot of work to stick to them, for a word is nothing, but effort and correct action will be required. Well figured out, Jenai.